This is K-O-T, so I'm going to unmute you.
Hey there.
Hey, K-O-T.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's, this is True Emergence, actually from YouTube.
Good.
Yeah, and the K-O-T is cat in Russian. It's an old nickname I have. But anyway, I really wanted to comment. I am now an atheist, but for a good majority of my life, I was in church, and I did a lot of volunteer work. I mean, homeschooling for 3 years in high school, my last 3 years in high school, I spent every hour in church. It was pretty much my life, and I did everything from children's ministry to jail ministry to single mothers, Sunday school, all everything. And
you were completely immersed in it.
Oh yeah, and I was extremely dedicated, and I did a lot of seminary classes. But I just wanted to comment and say I do see one of the problems. And also I just wanted to comment. I'm from Florida, so being an atheist in South Florida is easy. People don't take a second look at you. It's not. Oh yeah, in South Florida, because it's so far south that it's really its own place. You get a very metropolitan feel around South Florida, and you also get a lot of mixing of different cultures and religions and people, to the point where, I mean, the kind of stuff you just see on the street, like the Jimmy Buffett song, Fruitcakes, it's really that's definitely right in the area. But I just wanted to comment and say something I see on YouTube a lot in comments is that is a little bit of hate, in that it almost seems like they talk about Christian charities and some of the really good stuff, like the church that I was a part of did. I mean, amazing stuff. And they talk about it as if it's completely disingenuous. And I just wanted to come out and kind of stick up for church, even the institution of the church, and say, well, no, I do appreciate and qualify what they do as kind of a good thing, because, I mean, I've been to, Mayan Village in Mexico, Kingston, different poor areas, different parts of the world, and we support, a ministry in Zagreb. My parents do. I don't, obviously, but they support a ministry in Zagreb in Croatia, and it's because I see the good it does. In Croatia, for instance, you can get thrown in jail for talking out against the prime minister for 6-7 months before you can get out. So it's good that people are there pushing, even if it's a religion, at least they're pushing that freedom of religion in those kind of countries. And I do agree with that. It's a shame, though, that atheism isn't. That's why I'm so happy about all these forefront programs. Atheists, for the homeless and for feeding food and really coming out there and going, look, we're a force out there too, and we want to be known as something other than just these people that are selfish. And I just wanted to say how much I appreciate all the organizers out there for the atheists. But I also wanted to say, I think that the religious should at least get the benefit of, at least some churches do good. And that's all I wanted to say. Thank you very much. I really appreciate you.
But actually, I agree with what you're saying there, because there are some good churches. And I think, I don't think atheists as a whole want to, hate churches.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
It's more that I think the concern is more, please don't push your beliefs on us.
Oh, and I totally agree. I mean, I'm honestly, I'm in a position, I'm in South Florida. It doesn't happen. It's mostly liberal churches down here. But I've definitely spent a lot of time in Georgia, in Northeast Georgia, Young Harris, very small towns, doing landscaping work. And that is somewhere where I got to keep my head low. I'm scared. I'm honestly scared of my surroundings there. And it's an estranged place to know that you live in a country where you actually have to be scared if you believe something different. I was blown away being there and how aggressive people could get. So I understand, yeah.
Exactly. So there's good mixed with the bad. Well, thank you so much for calling us, and I'll mute you now. But if you want to come back on, I think you can push 1 or something, and your hand comes up in the switchboard. So we'll go.
You just have to press 1.
All right, and to all the YouTubers here, I'm subscribed to every one of you. I really appreciate everything you guys are doing.
They're great. They are awesome.